welcome back to Mike's Garage. Figured I'd do something a little bit different today. I do work on a lot of my own vehicles when I have the time. During this stupid pandemic nonsense, I've had a lot of time to do it because my company kind of shut down for a while. But anyway, I thought I'd take you guys on a little bit of a tour of the shop and storage area that I use. So let's take a walk around. So this is my repair facility, warehouse, everything's kind of all in one place. I do have a couple garages that I rent, but most of the stuff is really kept here. So let's take a look around. I figure we'll start in the back. This is my 65 Mustang you guys have seen in a previous video. Now this building has been around about 100 years, so very old building. Got my winter tires for my Sable, moving boxes, just a bunch of stuff that's stored. Back here we do have, and used to work, an old drum brake lathe. These are just a bunch of old parts for my Mustang, speakers, distributors, seat covers. If you really want to do a little bit of digging, you can look for some fasteners here. It's always a crapshoot what you'll find. It should be more organized than at one time it was. Just a bunch of stuff that's stored. The Snap-on code reader. A few injection cleaning systems. Actually, this cabinet. Spark plugs for any car, probably up to the 90s that you might want. Not sure what they are, but here they are. Been here for a long time. Filter books, hose books, basically anything you need. Probably up into the 2000s. Mindless tools, electrical connectors. It's got a bunch of carburetor repair tools. An old diagnostic computer that doesn't work anymore. Fairly good size place. Now this used to be a full-time auto repair shop. This is owned by my family, and some people still do bring their cars here. Maybe 3 or 4 cars a week are ever worked on here. Just piles of tools and stuff. Old batteries. Now this place did at one time have 2 hydraulic lifts. This one no longer works. That one over there does. So anyway, got our single post lift here. And this does a pretty decent job. I can even lift up that big Eldorado, which you've seen in the previous video. Just some mindless oils, grease, and all that stuff. That's some carburetor parts because I just rebuilt the carburetor on my 68 Grand Prix. Old fenders and parts, engine hoist, disc brake lathe, and some old tires. So anyway, just old tires and stuff, some fishing rods that are just stored here. Wheel balancer, tire machine that doesn't work. If anybody has parts for this, let me know. Trying to get it fixed. Old fenders for a 68 Grand Prix if anybody needs them. Basement which is full of junk. And not to mention the messy basement, which has parts for cars dating back decades. And ancient tools. So this is the front. Father's a pack rat, so he's got papers everywhere. When was the last time you saw a payphone? It actually works. And back here are parts for 50s, 60s, 70s cars. Mitchell manuals from the 80s, 90s, even earlier. And then the messy office back there. Service books, parts books. Go back 30, 40, 50 years. And this is the outside. This building was built back in the, I want to say the teens, like 1915. If you look back at historic aerial photos, you will see it back in the 1918 photo. And just some tow vehicles and a couple of cars that don't run anymore. If anybody wants a 2001 Elantra, come and take it. Or a 98 Camry. So that's it for the shop. I hope you liked the little tour, and see you next time.